And there was a city. Imagine standing on the shores of ancient Egypt, where ships from Greece, Phoenicia, and far-off lands once docked in a magnificent city, one that would vanish without a trace for over 1,700 years. This is the true story of Heracleion, and only rediscovered in the 21st century in one of the most astonishing archaeological finds in history. It was a place where cultures intertwined, where the might of Egypt met the curiosity of the Greeks. For centuries, Heracleion was nothing more than a myth, mentioned only in ancient texts, and dismissed by many as a legend, like Atlantis. It was known in Greek as Heracleion, named after the mighty hero Heracles, better known to us as Hercules, who, according to myth, visited the city. In ancient Egypt, the locals called it Thonos. But whatever name it bore, Heracleion was once real, vibrant, and alive. Let's rewind the clock to over 2,500 years ago, long before the construction of the famous pyramids of Giza had faded from living memory, and before the rise of the great city of Alexandria. Heracleion stood as the gateway to Egypt. It was here that traders, pilgrims, and kings converged. This bustling port city was the beating heart of Mediterranean commerce. It was a place of cultural fusion, where Egyptian priests shared the streets with Greek philosophers, and merchants from every corner of the known world bartered goods ranging from gold and papyrus to spices and exotic animals. The city wasn't just about trade, it was a place of profound spiritual importance. The grand temple of Amun-Garib stood at its center, drawing pilgrims from far and wide. It was believed to be the very place where the divine and the mortal met. Some historians even believe it was here, in Heracleion, that the iconic Queen Cleopatra was crowned centuries later. But as powerful and prosperous as Heracleion was, it harbored a dark fate. The city was built on the shifting silt of the Nile Delta, a region vulnerable to earthquakes, floods, and gradual sinking ground. Despite the city's wealth and grandeur, nature had a silent plan of its own. Then around the 2nd century BC, the city began to decline. The rise of Alexandria, just 20 miles to the east, began to draw commerce and power away from her. But what truly sealed its fate were the natural disasters that followed. A series of violent earthquakes, followed by rising sea levels and soil liquefaction. A geological process where solid ground turns to liquid, pulled the very foundations of Heracleion into the depths of the sea. Entire temples, marketplaces, homes, and statues sank beneath the Mediterranean. And just like that, the city was gone. For centuries, its story became the stuff of legend. Scholars argued whether Heracleion ever truly existed. Maps from the Middle Ages showed ghostly outlines of a city that no one could find. And then in the year 2000, everything changed. A team led by French marine archaeologist Frank Gu, while searching for Napoleonic-era warships off Egypt's coast, stumbled upon something far older and far more extraordinary. Using sophisticated sonar and magnetic scanning technology, they detected massive stone structures, scattered statues, and ruins buried beneath layers of sediment in the murky waters of Abu Qir Bay. What they had found was Heracleion, legendary city preserved beneath the sea for over 1,700 years. The discovery sent shockwaves through the archaeological community. Divers carefully began excavating the underwater site. What they found was breathtaking. 16-foot-tall statues of ancient pharaohs, gold coins, intricately carved jewelry, and over 64 ancient shipwrecks. Stone tablets inscribed in both Greek and Egyptian languages confirmed what many had doubted. This was Thonis. One of the most remarkable finds was a massive statue of the god Hapi, the deity associated with fertility and the flooding of the Nile, which weighed several tons and had lain in silence for nearly 2 millennia. The sheer size and scale of the statues amazed even the most seasoned archaeologists. Alongside them lay delicate ritual objects, weights used for trade, and religious offerings that revealed the spiritual life of the city's people. The temples uncovered showed evidence of grand ceremonies, including the ancient mysteries of Osiris, a ritual reenactment of the myth of death and rebirth central to ancient Egyptian belief. The ceremonial artifacts, many of them still in near-perfect condition, offered a rare window into a culture that had seemed lost forever. Heracleion's rediscovery not only proved the existence of this mythical city, but also provided valuable insights into the interconnectedness of the ancient Mediterranean world. It revealed how Egypt's influence stretched far beyond its borders, and how the exchange of goods, ideas, and religions shaped early civilizations. It showed how the sea, once the city's lifeblood, became its grave. But Heracleion also reminds us of something deeper: the impermanence of human achievement. No matter how grand a city may be, no matter how powerful an empire becomes, nature always has the final word. Heracleion's fall was not due to conquest, not to war, but to the earth itself moving beneath its feet. In a matter of moments, centuries of human endeavor disappeared beneath the waves. Today, the work continues. Only a small portion of Heracleion has been excavated. The rest still lies hidden under silt and water, patiently waiting. New technologies promise to reveal even more in the coming years. The artifacts that have been raised to the surface now reside in museums where they astonish visitors with their beauty and their mystery. They tell the story of a forgotten world, of people who once lived, loved, traded, and preyed on streets that now sleep beneath the sea. The story of Heracleion is a testament to the enduring spirit of human exploration and discovery. The relentless pursuit of knowledge and understanding drives us to uncover the mysteries of our past. And in doing so, we find not only answers, but also new questions that lead us on an endless journey through time. Heracleion serves as a reminder that history is never static. It's a tapestry that unfolds with each new discovery. The past is not a closed book, but an open conversation across the ages. The legacy of Heracleion lives on, not just in the artifacts that grace museum shelves, but in the stories they tell, the lives they document, and the lessons they impart. As we continue to explore the depths of our history, we carry with us the spirit of discovery that led us to Heracleion. Every artifact, every inscription, and every relic is a testament to the richness and complexity of human experience. And in preserving and understanding these treasures, we pay homage to the generations that came before us and ensure that their stories are passed down to inspire and educate those who come after. Heracleion reminds us of the power of storytelling. History is more than dates and events. It's the tapestry of human lives, dreams, and achievements. The rediscovery of this ancient city has allowed us to peer into a world long gone, to witness the daily life, customs, and beliefs of a civilization that shaped the course of history. Through their stories, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world we inhabit. Heracleion calls for unity and collaboration. The discovery of a city of this magnitude and historical significance transcends national borders and academic disciplines. The efforts of archaeologists, historians, scientists, and countless others have come together to piece together the story of Heracleion. This collaborative spirit embodies the best of humanity's pursuit of knowledge and understanding. The story of Heracleion echoes with lessons for the present and future. As we learn about the rise and fall of this once great city, we gain insights into the challenges of urban planning, the impact of natural disasters, and the resilience of the human spirit. May the legacy of Heracleion continue to guide and inspire us as we navigate the complexities of our modern world. Heracleion beckons us to dream and dare. The story of this lost city reminds us that human potential knows no bounds. From the explorers who first ventured into the unknown to the archaeologists who brought Heracleion back to light, the spirit of adventure and discovery has been the driving force behind some of humanity's greatest achievements. So the next time you look at a map of the world, remember this: some of the greatest stories of human history are not written on the land. The discovery of Heracleion reminds us that history is far from complete, that lost worlds can and do resurface. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the depths of history. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves a good mystery. Until next time, keep exploring, because who knows what other forgotten worlds are waiting to be discovered.